Yeah, I spoke with Mayor Lee Kinnaman, who told me that for several decades, every single year, the city has met with the federal government, with local leaders as well, with the Secret Service to prepare for the eventuality of President Carter's passing. That includes logistics for celebrations of life happening this week, as well as the eventual movement of the president's body from Phoebe Sumter Hospital here in Americus to Atlanta. Now, that does include an increased and well-prepared local police force working directly under the orders of the federal government now through at least the next week or so. Mayor Kinnaman says Americus may be a small town, but it's no stranger to national attention, with President Carter playing an integral role in increasing tourism down here. The mayor tells me he and Mr. Carter not only worked together, but were also personal friends. In fact, when Kinnaman was a teacher here in Sumter County, he asked Mr. Carter if his Americus high school students could interview him in his home for a documentary project. The former president spending hours with those kids, opening up about his life and how much things have changed here in South Georgia, from desegregation to the growth of the population that we see here today. Kinnaman did get a little emotional describing his friend, who he of course respected as a U.S. president, but to him he says he just knew him as Jimmy.
I just feel incredibly blessed to have known two of the finest people I think in the world. I can't think of anyone finer than Mr. Jimmy and Miss Rosalind. They were certainly so kind to us and wonderful to work with, and have done so much for this community. But on a personal level, we're just loving and gracious people, always kind, always took time for anybody who was in their presence, which is really what we need to emulate. You know, you have to take time. If you say you love your neighbor, then you have to take time for them.
There are memories of the Carters all over the city of Americus, from framed photos to historical markers. In fact, even over at City Hall, there are life-size cutouts of the Carters. Certainly, they're very beloved here. The mayor telling me they are eager to welcome an influx of visitors and tourists here to Americus and to Plains over the next couple of weeks. Reporting live in Americus, Savannah Levin's 11 Alive News. Jonathan, I'll send it back to you.